right, Jaron Ennis apparently may have to face his mandatory next, which, I feel like Brian Norman Jr., if that's what they want to do next, he should have a quick turnaround too. He should turn around and fight in June or July. Uh, really June, and they can meet at the end of the year. So if I'm Eddie Hearn, I just throw Jaron Ennis with this guy, Shakhram, Giyasov. I just throw him in there with him. Well, they just fought April, about July, late July. Get that out the way. Come back November, December, unify, and then try to see if you can get Barrios unified. Then try to see if you get Norman. If you get Norman and Barrios, and have them show up the division. But in my opinion, I don't think Eddie Hearn and Jaron Ennis are as anxious to be undisputed. I don't think they're really trying to go up to 154 pounds and make shit shake. I really think they want to drag their feet on that. Just my opinion on that. IBF champion Jaron Boots will need to defend his newly crowned WBA title against Shakhram, Giyasov, whatever, his next, rather than taking the unification battle against Norman Jr. or Barrios. Giyasov threat. It will be a risky fight for Ennis. He is technically more skilled than him, and he's huge for the division. Last time, they saying Giyasov 70-10 is more skilled than Boots. Last Saturday, Giyasov looked like a junior middleweight, knocking out Franco Ocampo in 4 rounds of DeBoer. So he was on the undercard. With Giyasov's size and power, technical skills, he could defeat Boots. I don't know. I can't say he can or can't. The kid has so many gear. So let's look at the guy, right? Look at this guy. I looked at him a little bit. His profiles, box rec. So he's 31 years old, 59 and a half size, height, 5'9" and a half, excuse me. I don't know what the reach is. 17-0, no losses, no draws, 10 knockouts from Uzbekistan. He beat Franco Ocampo, excuse me, who had 2 losses already. He was from Argentina. He fought nobody I noticed. Dude fought nobody I know. He beat Pablo Cesar Cano. This motherfucker still fighting. He took him 11 rounds to beat him. Cano suffered an ankle injury after a clinch. But I think it looked like the Shakhram guy was up no 109, no 99 on every card. Miguel Paro, he had a split decision. He did lose 1 point for a low blow. Versus Miguel Paro. This motherfucker ain't fighting nobody, bro. And guys he fighting, I don't really know this. He fought Real Monvila. He lost to Real Monvila in 4 rounds. So, I don't know, man. He beat Emmanuel Taylor. Damn, when did he beat Emmanuel Taylor? He ain't been good since 99. That was in 2019. That's the dude. Remember, AB choked before the weigh-in and shit. Remember that? Remember, AB choked this nigga at the weigh-in. He ain't fought since those fights. So, yeah, he got any accolades? Shakhram started boxing at 12 years old in the Bukhara Sport School under the trainer. I don't know. He won a silver medal at the Rio de Janeiro Games. He won a gold medal at the Hamburg World Championship and the Asian Championship. He won a gold medal. So, I don't know, man. It's wasting my fucking time. Look at that resume. How do you justify a guy with that resume fighting for a world championship, which is crazy? Which is crazy. So, whatever. But, that's what they got to do. Shit, maybe he should do a quick turnaround. He just got rid of, Stay on this what April 6th, what was it, the 13th? I think it was the 13th. Yeah, hold on, 15th for the 12th. Why ain't turn around in June to get this guy there? This guy just fought too, so maybe he don't want to do a ticket. But if I get him out there in June, get him out there in June. That's what I say. Get him out there in June. Get him out there in June. So that's what I say. If they're really trying to unify, I think they're gonna drag their feet. I think they're gonna drag their feet. That's just my opinion. I think they're gonna drag their feet on this one. So that's just me. I could be 100% wrong, but I think they're gonna drag their feet on this one. They gonna try to wait out and see what happens at 54 as long as possible. So he probably gonna end the year off fighting this dude, and then next year he gonna look to unify. They're gonna look to bypass him. It's gonna be, and that works in favor of Brian Norman Jr. as well. If we keep it real, that works in favor of Brian Norman Jr. because with Brian Norman Jr., he get more time to develop. I think he should be right back in the ring. He had an easy fight. He should be right back in the ring in June. He should be right back in the ring in June. Boo should be right back in the ring in July-ish. Why not? Why sit here and wait to the end of the year when y'all can go ahead and just be active? They be wondering why they have all these hand injuries and all these injuries. All y'all motherfuckers do is be in the gym, spar, take a long time up. Man, they should be right back in that ring in June and July, especially Norman for his development. Especially for his development. This is my opinion on it. But if Boots really trying to collect those belts, he knocked this mandatory out, turn around, get Norman Boots and Barrios at the end of the year. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to wait till the end of the year to come back. I'm telling you. Either these fighters got to be lazy, bro. The science does not support layoffs or fighting once or twice a year. The proof's in the pudding. The proof's in the pudding. That's why you got the rise in injuries amongst one of the many reasons why, but one of the main reasons why you got the rise of injuries. Stop, start. Come on, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Stop, start. Keep it going, man. They should be right back in this ring. And him being on the undercard, that should tell you everything you need to know. Him being on that undercard. So they knew what was up. They know what was up. So they're going to try to prolong this as long as they can. Mark my words. They're going to try to prolong this as long as they can. They're not in a rush to get to 54. They're not in a rush to get them belts. And if they are in a rush to get those belts, it's because he having problems making weight. They want to drag their feet and wait to see what all what all comes together. Whoever can consolidate and become the men at 154 so they can just go for the kill shot. That's all they doing, so they can go for the kill shot. And I mean, I think it's smart. I think it's smart. Let them fight it out, and I just fight the man. I have a buzz. I'm undisputed. I have a buzz. You know, I'll be able to move up and then fight the dude. I'll be able to enforce my Super WBO championship mandatory, so whatever it may be. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Join the Patreon. One of the main links in the description. Peace.